Only thing with the White Sox, I say they've been coasting into the playoffs, and Tampa Bay's been having to win. It just depends on who gets hot.
The Philadelphia Eagles do have an opportunity.
To be honest, I thought you were going to say the Atlanta Falcons.
No, fuck no.
Oh god, yeah, that would have been warranted.
Paul George to show up again, and they need Reggie Jackson to be the best point guard left standing outside of Trae Young, who's hurt.
What is going on? It is episode 4. Let me see. Do we like this? Do we fuck with this?
I kind of do.
I kind of fuck with it, right? It's going to be a lot easier for editing purposes. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it's going to make right now. Yeah, right now the clips sometimes they jump around when we're talking.
Yeah,
and they'll flip us, which is fine.
Let's just keep it even.
If it stays this way, it can just. It's just gonna stay there. Episode 4, guys. This is technical issues we're talking about here. I am Tbone as always, and I am now joined frequently and often with my friend Keith.
Yes.
Down in Arizona.
Hello. It's hot. It's hot again.
It was beautiful.
It hit like 114 today.
It was nice, 70 degrees and sunny today. I opened up my windows.
Yeah,
it was a great
we were
day.
just there last week, and then I don't know what happened.
I cut my grass because it rained the last 2 days. I cut my grass. It was nice and lush, and it feels good to be in the Midwest.
We don't do grass here.
Yeah, no, I get that. That makes sense. That's fair. But to start off, because we don't really have, since we're breaking up into 2 episodes a week, we don't have a lot of previews to get to. It's more just shooting the shit, what's going on, our picks, which we will get to you a little bit later. We each, just so people can kind of go over the format, we'll go over it again later. We're going to give you, each of us will give you 3 picks, NFL, and 3 picks college.
I forgot to throw something in there. I want to throw in a college upset again.
It has to be an upset.
It could be college or NFL, but I had fun last week watching me lose on your Georgia Tech pick and then watching you win.
Yeah.
On my BYU. So I thought it was fun. So
my NFL, I have multiple upsets for NFL.
I did see that.
I kind of spread it around for college. I don't think I have any straight money line. Yeah, I don't have any money lines in college this week.
Just need one.
What?
Just need to pick one. That's all we got.
Just one. Okay, I'll have to find that, but we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But so we will be giving 3 NFL picks, 3 college picks, and we will be keeping track of those 6 picks between us. When we have guests on, they will be the community pick. Or we'll ask a handful of people of our friends if we can't get anyone on for the week. What are some picks they got? We are gonna also be putting together every week, me and Keith, a anytime touchdown parlay for the NFL. We're each gonna pick a person, put 25. Maybe we put $50 on it. We each throw in 25 or something like that.
Yep.
And then when we have a guest on, or we'll ask the audience for a third person to put in there. But to start, we're gonna start a little different. We're gonna a little spicy. Let's do we got a Weddle. We're sports. We should be able to figure this out. So let me pull it up because that's important, and I don't want to share something that doesn't need to be shared. But there we go. Actually, let me put this over here so I can still see us.
You're gonna have to explain to me what I'm doing.
Yeah, you know Wordle, right?
Yes, I do. I'm bad at it.
So basically, I think this is normal. I don't know if this is unlimited or normal. I don't know. Normal. Here we go. Weddle, normal. So basically,
okay.
I think it's only offensive players. Hard is all positions. Give me an NFL player. We'll start. Any offensive NFL player.
Aaron Jones. It's a great week for Aaron Jones.
All right. I don't like these ads. That's not cool. Don't like that. Not really cool. Okay.
Best Buy doesn't give us any money, by the way.
We have Aaron Jones. Obviously not right. Minnesota. So if it's yellow, it means it's within a certain range. If it's black, not close. So we're not in the NFC. And he's not a running back. And he's taller than 5'9". Let's see what we got. Where's Kyle? Kyle has taken a long-term vacation. He will be in and out as he wants, but for the most part, he is on a long-term break. He will be a guest spot here and there, but for the most part, Keith and I will be running the ship from here on out. Unless you meant where is he currently?
That we don't know.
That I have no answer for.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, so he's under. So you see the yellow over here in his age. That means under 29, but it's yellow. So I think he might be like 27 to 28, I believe.
I'm guessing the next guy's age.
Well, it's just part of it, and the number. You see the number on the far right. So he's under number 33.
Got it.
Well, okay. So let's go a non-running back from the AFC. I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes because after that he reads all the requirements. I sort of got it. This is right. Okay, not a quarterback. Cool. He's taller than 6'2". Okay, maybe a tight end wide receiver. Under 29. I did the same age. And
so now we guess.
So these ads are ridiculous.
Correct?
What?
AFC West, though, the player is.
We got the AFC West.
Okay, so
I don't really know why I keep seeing this ad. I don't like it. I don't love it. But hey, it is what it is. That's fine. AFC West.
How old is Justin Herbert?
It's not a quarterback. We're gray over here.
It's not a quarterback. Okay, J.K. Dobbins. No, he's not taller than 6'2". This is tall.
And he's not a running back. Not a running back.
Quentin Johnson.
Okay.
Quentin Johnson.
You think he's old, he's 20 younger?
I think he's tall as well.
Okay, 6'4", AFC West wide receiver, older than 23, younger than 29, number between the 1 and 15. AFC
Wait, no,
West.
He's not in the West. That's the North. Sorry, I have him on my mind.
You're good. Okay, so it's not KC or the Chargers. So, Raider, is this Devontae? No, Jacoby Myers.
He's not tall enough.
The number, I don't. This other ad is really pissing me off right now.
Attack of the ads. I don't know. Tall is the one that's throwing me out. He's 6'4".
And we get 8 guesses. We get 8 guesses total.
So he's a wide receiver.
He is.
The Chiefs have anybody tall?
No, because he's not on the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
we're looking at the Broncos or the Raiders. Broncos or Raiders. Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton, yeah.
Bingo, done.
Holy cow!
So that's the normal.
That was really good.
So that's the normal. We'll go one more. We'll go the hard. The hard is any position. We get 10 guesses. I'm gonna start here. Justin Tucker.
Okay. Kicker.
Okay.
All right.
Not a special. So if this was a punter or a long snapper, the position would be highlighted. So offense or defense, taller than 6'1", significantly taller than 6'1" in the AFC North.
In the
younger
North,
than 34.
That's correct. I thought it was green. If it was correct.
This means not in the AFC North. Sorry, this means he's in the AFC.
Got it. Okay. Danielle Hunter. We can do defense, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Danielle Hunter. 6'5". Boom. On the dot. 6'5".
Yeah. Okay.
So either in the AFC East or West. AFC. Let's give you an AFC West.
So he's in his 30s.
So he's not a D lineman.
Yeah, he's in his 30s.
Yes, he is in his 30s.
I'm a big fan of T. Higgins. Is
not in the North. Not in the North. Not in the North.
Not the North. That's right. God,
I know it's a lot. It's like Wordle when you got to pick the letters.
6'5".
Like, oh, that letter. Oh, no, that letter can't go there. It's fine.
6'5".
No problem.
He's Jesus.
AFC. Give me an AFC East tight end. AFC East tight end.
Isn't Gesicki? Isn't he on the?
He's the North. He's a Bengal now.
He's a Bengal now. He's all over the place.
How about a Bill? Oh, Dalton Kincaid.
There you go.
Okay, tight end. Okay, tight end. I don't know what that means.
He's offense. He's on offense.
I think it's offense. I think he's offense.
Yeah.
So we know he's taller than. So we know he's 6'5". That's cool. So he's in the AFC South.
How old is Dawson Knox?
West.
No, he's in the AFC
West.
He's in the West. Again?
Yep. Offensive AFC West player in his 30s. Ah, that was dumb. I guess Kincaid. We knew he was between.
What about Travis Kelce?
Okay.
Travis Kelce.
I think it's not it, but yeah, because the tight end.
But he's 6'5". Dude, I'm good at the height. That's all I'm good at. Is height.
AFC West. Okay, how about? Yikes.
I'm thinking another tight end, right? I mean,
tight end would be Green. So it's got to be a tall wide receiver.
So
AFC West wide receiver.
Yeah, maybe.
In his 30s, Devontae?
Is he 6'5"? No way.
Six one. No, you're right. You're right. Not a wide receiver. What the? He could be an O-lineman. This could be an O-lineman.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Okay, he's not on the Chiefs. He's not on the Raiders. Who is the guy from? He's in his 30s.
He's young 30s. 6'5". He might be a left tackle.
Yeah, he could be geez.
Who's the left tackle for the? I don't even know. See, now you're making
this is tough.
Yeah, well, this is why we need people to watch the live.
Kansas City and Raiders. So we got.
Come through.
Do you know any offensive linemen on the fucking Broncos?
No.
What about the Chargers?
What about the the kid that went to Whitewater?
Yeah, it's like Quinn Merritt's or whatever.
Yeah. We'll throw him out there. There he is.
Okay, Denver O-lineman.
Denver offensive lineman. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
See, chat, somebody please get in here and tell us, look up the depth chart of the Denver Broncos. I'm not going to do it.
Who's that? Who's that guy who's kind of like a journeyman? Reisner? Dalton Reisner?
No, he's on the Vikings.
Is he?
Yep. He's the backup to the Vikings right now.
I'm trying to think. Man, Broncos lineman.
This is insane.
This is tough.
The fact we got to a Broncos lineman is impressive.
Didn't they draft someone for their tackle from Utah? Big burly mofo. Like Brady Bolt? No.
Dude, I don't
Bowles?
know. I don't know.
Bowles. I think it's Bowles. Bowles? Bolt? Oh, here. Oh!
No way.
Yes!
You didn't cheat?
No! I'm just thinking because he's got to be older than, he's got to be a little bit older. Oh, let's go. We're here. We are here, guys.
Wow.
What an electric way to start.
2-0. Keep it down.
That is wild. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Let me close that tab. That was, man, what a day. Okay, let's start with some college. We'll start off college. Big news today. Keith's pick, and I posted on our page.
Yep. I got it sent to me a couple times today.
Yeah, and NIL and the UNLV issues. For those that don't know, the quarterback, he's from Holy Cross.
Yep.
Give me his name. I'm blanking on his name, even though I can picture it.
Hold on. Let me just make sure. I've listened to this kid. I don't know how to say that.
Matthew Sluka?
Yeah, Matthew Sluka, I believe it's called.
Okay,
yeah.
It's supposed to be SCH.
So I can start here.
Yeah, go ahead. This is your
Sluka,
team from last week.
Quarterback, UNLV. Now I can get to the what I think of UNLV after this. going forward. But right now, so my opinion, this is a story. Again, I think we can take NIL and throw it away. Because NIL, not throw it away completely. I'm trying to say the name, image, likeness, what they are using as like, oh, this is name, image, likeness. It has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with the schools. And that's what UNLV is saying. UNLV is saying this has nothing to do with the schools. It's sponsorships. It's this, it's that. So we're not taking any blame for it. But you have coaches saying we're going to give this kid from Holy Cross on the other side of the country $100,000 to play quarterback for your school. And then you get it to the school, and then it's like, well, no, actually, we're not going to do that because we don't do that. So in my opinion, you can get rid of NIL. This is pay to play. This is simple play to pay. Like you're pay to play, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. They don't have this kid from Holy Cross if that guy doesn't offer him $100,000, which apparently is an assistant coach on the program. So I blame UNLV as a program for guys who don't have the authority in the coaching staff, throwing out numbers, throwing out stuff. And in my opinion, the kid's not even that good. He had 48% completion percentage. If you look into the stats, not that good. They have another guy, I think, that can run the offense just fine. Just my opinion from looking in deeper to the roster. But, like, the fact that you're going to offer this kid, I don't even think it's another team offering him more money at this point. I think it's they didn't offer me anything. I'm not getting anything out of here, and I wouldn't have been here if they didn't offer me that. So I think he's saying, you know what, I'm going to take it. I'm not going to the NFL. He's not. You know, I don't think he is, but he could maybe. But, like, these are kids now, guys that are at UNLV coming from Holy Cross. It's his last year of eligibility.
No.
He wants to make money while he can. So I get it. I get it from his standpoint. I really do, because after this year, he's done no eligibility. You're not going to the NFL. He really doesn't make any money from playing football. So I get it from his end. So I don't really blame him. He has an agent that apparently is not even allowed to work in Nevada. That just came out in the last hour. So
I guess I don't know, like, who is giving. What's up, Corey? How you doing, man? How we doing, buddy? I hear what you're saying, kind of, but how can someone was authorized to give him an offer of $100,000?
You don't know that, though.
If this kid is saying, "Hey, yeah, I'm going to sign this NIL deal. I'm getting $100K," and then they don't give you $100K,
No, it was on a verbal agreement, apparently.
Then I shift a little bit blame to him.
Well, I blame him for.
However,
yes, true.
Dude, like, I understand it's the Wild West. We're all adjusting to the NIL, but this is what it's meant for.
It's not NIL. Literally not NIL.
But you get what I'm saying. Like
contracts.
Which is fine. People can make money as
I agree.
athletes.
But just throw away the name. Throw away the name. Just get rid of it.
You just have a bad connotation of the name. But this is what it's meant for. A kid who balled out at FCS. Hey, you know what? I have a year of eligibility. I have 2 years. Cam Ward, the Heisman winner, came from this way. Like, right? Am I wrong? Cam Ward came from Incarnate Word. He did.
Yeah, no. I agree.
You are able to transfer and go to a D1 program, and regardless of how you feel about his play, he is 3-0 at a big-time college football. They are vying for a playoff spot, a legitimate shot, and now they are literally going to lose their quarterback. Now, you might know a little bit more and say they have a guy who can still run this. However, he won the job. He showed he could hang at this level.
Wait a second. This is where I want to stop you. Do you think he won the job, or was this this coach again saying, you know, we're guaranteeing you playing time and you're transferring? I think it's a whole mess in, like, the coaching staff. And it's a whole mess where guys are guaranteeing stuff to him, and maybe he's guaranteed playing time too in that. So if he's guaranteed playing time, they're like, okay, well, we're going to start you no matter what. It's your job, not based on performance maybe. And I'm not saying he's playing bad.
That's not on him. That's not his fault.
I don't think it is either.
Giving him this offer, and he goes, yeah, I'm doing it. And like Dylan's saying, they're losing their fourth leading rusher to the same shit. So there are people on the staff that are
Facebook
now.
picture.
What?
It's an unbelievable Facebook picture.
It's a great picture. But now there are guys on that staff that are ruining a team that is 3-0, vying for a Group of 5 playoff spot because they're making these promises. I can blame the kid for, you got to get this shit in writing. I don't care who this is, but like you have to get that in writing. Past that, I can't blame anyone else but him. And as Corey says, is this going to be the first of many? I believe.
Probably.
Wasn't there someone at Florida who was there and then said, you're not giving me my money? I'm out. He was an early enrollee, I believe.
Yeah. No, this is probably the beginning of it. The question I have is, how many games can you play before you can redshirt?
This was the last one. I think it's 3 or 4.
So
It's 3 or 4. So I think if you play in 4, so it's 3. If you play in 4, you don't get a red shirt. People that are blindsided by this easy forget the bad.
I will say, AJ Store, at least he finished the season.
He did finish the season.
He finished the season.
I can't knock any of the players who are saying, I'm not getting what I was promised. I'm out. I need to protect myself.
I can't knock that.
And now he can redshirt, save his last year of eligibility, and transfer somewhere else.
And I think
that is a good thing. That is a great thing for NIL. That this is an option.
Just get rid of the freaking name. It's not NIL. Just give them contracts. Get rid of the name. I don't want to use NIL anymore because it's not. I mean, they get paid. It's contracts at this point. And if it's a verbal agreement, it all looks bad on recruiting for UNLV. Like going forward, no matter what happens in the situation, it looks bad for UNLV because you're promising kids. It's just blank promises. Nothing promises. Hey, we'll give you $100,000. First of all, why the hell are you giving $100,000 to a kid at Holy Cross? I don't care about Holy Cross. I don't care. I don't even want you to say that. You just no. The backup is from Campbell. How much do you think he's getting?
Does it matter?
It does now.
You're telling me Carson Wentz wouldn't have demanded money coming from NDSU as an FCF quarterback?
Nowadays, yes.
Or Trey Lance? Buff.
Yes, nowadays, yes.
That's what I'm saying. So you're telling. So this isn't new that FCF quarterbacks can not only perform but play in the NFL, and were high picks. You're telling me Trey Lance did not play a lot in college. If he had NIL, he wouldn't have transferred out after his second year or something and tried to get more publicity or money.
So
there it is. 4 games. 4 games.
Yeah, 4 games. Okay, so
that's right. I couldn't remember if it was 3 or 4. That makes sense.
So then I don't know if it might turn into a thing, but it doesn't seem that way. If we're here because we would hear about anybody else at this point if you're hearing about UNLV.
Like you're not going to hear about this from Georgia, Bama. You're not going to hear from the big programs. It's going to be the ones that Vegas. That I don't want to say it, but who knows where that backup money's coming from. At the Vegas street.
I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't give the kid money. I mean, just go out
hey,
figure it out
Casino,
one night. Figure it out.
Come give this guy. Casino, come give this guy some money.
I need a job at UNLV.
Right.
We need jobs there. We'll go figure out NIL at the casino.
Exactly. So it sucks. I hate it for the kid. Someone's got to be held accountable. Like you can't just offer because if that's a thing, and if this kudos to the kid. For being the starter, being undefeated, and saying, I'm not getting what I was promised, I'm not fucking doing this.
Somebody on the staff has to be fired. Because whoever made the promise, whoever it was, the guy literally doesn't have the ability to do it, clearly. Otherwise, it would have happened. So it's ridiculous.
And, it's not like UNLV is some...
10:30 p.m. Arizona time. I was on top of it. I was the first one there. Just saying.
Right.
I
saw it right when I woke up, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to text Keith at 5 a.m. Arizona time. I don't."
It was very late.
Did. But
tried to push it under the table. Didn't work. Didn't work.
So maybe it is just a UNLV thing, but I could see this happening in other maybe mid-level places that if a group of 5 team can promise this, okay. And then they don't actually execute, and a high-level recruit transfers there, and then they don't get what they promised. Well, now the precedent has been set. Yo, fuck you guys. You guys had until the first 4 weeks of the season to get me what I'm owed. I'm out. Like It
They
is
also had a running back.
contract. You're not
Dan
wrong.
said that in the comments. They had a running back that was like midday today. They had
Wow.
a running back that did the same thing. So
Yep.
again, UNLV not looking good there, but
Yikes.
I
Okay.
blame the school more. The school's going to say that has nothing to do with
100%.
us.
This you cannot blame the
Bunch of
kid,
shit.
despite you need to get in ready. You can't blame the kid.
No.
Okay, let's get in to a quick Monday night football recap. Just what's going on?
Okay, so
Okay. So let me preface this. Let
Yeah.
me take a breath.
yeah,
Let's just a nice smooth transition.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Okay, there we go. Monday Night Football. Who is the MVP and why is it Josh Allen? Go.
I don't think it is Josh Allen yet. You can't crown.
Ooh.
I know. But the fact that he's like his odds to win MVP after Monday night was like 2-1. He is plus 200 to win the MVP. After 3 weeks, that's insane. Is he running away with it right now? Yes, he is. He lost all of his weapons. I probably still don't know all of his receivers, and he's the best quarterback in the league right now.
Yep.
But I think it's a little insane because their schedule's not as easy as some might say coming up. What if they're 3-3 in 3 weeks? I mean, it's just crazy. The fact that he's 2-1 right now is just nuts, and it's like, okay, who's gonna? If you are betting him to win MVP at 2-1, I think you're insane after 3 weeks.
Yeah, because he's gonna have some down games, and I would like that number to get higher, and then bet it then. So
the Bills' schedule coming up is at the Ravens,
win,
at the Texans,
win,
and at the Jets.
Win.
I know you
Undefeated.
think it's wins, but it is
Undefeated.
possible.
I just watched Houston get dick slapped around by Minnesota.
Yes, you did.
Aaron Rodgers is
fun.
good, looks great. Not out-dueling Josh Allen at this point.
I know. We're gonna see again if he's.
We
if
will.
He's,
We will.
if
Time will move on. And
If
we
he's
will
6-0, if he's 6-0 or even 5-1, yeah, I mean he might as well be minus.
You know what? I drafted him in so many fucking leagues, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, you're
It's
doing
so
well.
good. Okay. Kind of banking off of that because we had the Bengals on Monday night. Now 0-3. Jags also 0-3.
My damn Jags.
Tough.
What a
Are
train.
the Bengals dead? Jags, I'm pretty sure, are dead cats. They're dead cats.
Well, we'll see till later in the picks.
Oh, yikes. Are the Bengals dead? Yes or no?
No, I'm gonna say no because I know it's not a good loss, but Jaden Daniels might turn out to being like
He looked real good. That throw to Terry was.
Now that's one thing. Like him, rookie of the year right now. I think I'm already.
I think it's Malik right now. I think it's Malik.
I'm Jaden Daniels. He might turn that team into a playoff team by himself. So I mean, yes, if they do go 0-4, they're dead.
Spoiler alert. That might be a pick.
I don't think they will. I think Burrow I think it was, you don't have your number one receiver all training camp. He's complaining. Yep. He doesn't get a contract. Trey Hendrickson wants a contract. He's complaining. Your quarterback changes hair. He looks like Eminem. There's a lot of bad things going on in the offseason there. Not to hate on Joe Burrow's hair, but
You are. Yeah, I feel you.
I am. But I think last game they did not lose because of their offense. And I think that's what makes them go. And they got stopped in the red zone twice. Otherwise, they're 40 points in that game. They probably win the game. Defense looks terrible right now. There's only way up. But I think Joe Burrow started to figure it out a little bit. You saw Chase do things. They have T. Higgins back. So in my opinion, I think they do have a chance to turn it around. I think they do fight for a playoff spot. I don't think they're going to win a division or anything or go like 10-3 in their next 13.
Right.
But I could see a 9-8. I could see 8-8 going in the last week, potentially playing for something. I just think there's just too much talent to say they're completely dead.
But their talent also showed up against the game, and they still didn't get it done. Chase had 2 touchdowns. Burrow didn't look bad. So It's hard. If they go 0-4, they're dead. Which spoiler alert, I picked them to lose this week, so I think they're dead.
I'm going against you on that.
Yeah, that's fine. But there's a lot of talent. But even with like Chase having all this drama around him, he's here and he showed up. He's playing. Like, he's not playing poorly either. Like,
agreed.
So it's hard for me to be like, oh, that was the problem, or that's why they're 0-3, because he's there. They're looking good. I think them losing Joe Mixon was a bigger loss than they wanted to give Joe Mixon credit. He had been there for 7-8 years. Up until he got hurt in Houston, he still looked very capable. I don't even think he's 30 yet. So them cutting ties with Mixon, I think he kind of gave them that stability. He was a veteran in that locker room. I think they're dead, which breaks my heart because I love Joe Shiesty and Jamar, but it is what it is. It's okay.
I mean, all right. Well, that's a great topic next week when they win.
I don't know about that. Okay, but let's go into our picks.
Let's make some money.
Do we want to start with the NFL picks? We're kind of already talking NFL.
No, I think we should go college.
Okay, not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? Because I have mine queued up. I don't know what yours are, but I have mine queued up ready.
I have my first one queued up, and it's a game.
Okay, well, hold on. I have to break it down. We got to give our three. So we got to
explain the rules. My bad.
Okay, boom. Explain the rules. Go.
All right, rules. For now on, we are going to be introducing guests starting next week. We're keeping track of our records here. We're going to do. It could be spreads. It could be props. It can be totals. We're going to do 3 in college football every Wednesday. We're going to do 3 in NFL every Wednesday. And then we'll pick anytime touchdown in the NFL, parlay it together when we have a guest next week. They can pick as well. And then we'll have a 3-legged parlay rather than 2. This week we'll have 2 because we're just starting.
Yep.
And we will be keeping track. I don't know what happens at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but we'll have a winner and a loser. So that's good.
Yes.
That's the gist of that.
Okay, so then I will start. Okay. I will start with my college picks, and it's going to be great because I'm going to make some winners. We're going to make some money.
Love that.
Okay, my college picks. My first pick of the week is Colorado versus UCF and the under. The under is 64.5.
It's high.
It's high. I understand UCF has their quarterback, KJ Jefferson. Right? That's his name? KJ?
Yes.
KJ.
Yes. The Arkansas transfer, yes.
Yes, exactly. And they have Colorado is Shedeur Sanders. I was close to betting Colorado's points over because they're only 23. But my official pick, because
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, 24. Because I can see it being 24-30. Like, that's not crazy. It's not a crazy score, and it's still well under.
UCF, I don't know if they're going to play defense.
Right, I don't know. I have no idea, but I think the under, because I think Colorado will suck enough to cover that. And even if they score 4 touchdowns, we're still covered. So I like the under in that game.
Jefferson is the guy who hasn't been impressive to me.
Exactly, and nor has Shedeur. Shedeur didn't look great against Nebraska.
But that defense at Colorado with Deion's hoopla, fucking circus over there, he can make any offense look good. Baylor's offense look like world beaters.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
So
my second pick. Funny enough that we're going against Holy Cross. I'm picking Syracuse again. I'm betting on Kyle McCord for the second straight week. Negative 28.5 versus Holy Cross. Holy Cross lost their stud quarterback from last year. Now in the transfer portal. They are 1-3. They are an FCS program.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't know anything. Yep. So go ahead.
They're also the first college to ever offer me a scholarship. So
were you smart?
ish. I had over a 3.4. Like I was top like 40 in my class. I wasn't like crazy. However, I don't
You
think
should
their
have been a
football team
lineman at
is.
Holy Cross.
Yeah, believe me, I remember I got the call from the head coach. I was at Texas Roadhouse in New Berlin. I don't know why I remember it so vividly because it was my first offer ever. Shout out Holy Cross, but I'm betting on Kyle McCord again. Negative 28.5. Don't know if I love that.
That one I like because I think it's a bounce back for Syracuse.
Right.
And they have the ability with the quarterback, you would think, against a team
that
like
is
Holy
1-3 in FCS
just
play. I don't know who
blow 'em.
else Holy Cross has played, but it can't be great.
I hate the number though. I hate when it's like the 28.5.
Yeah, I might bump it down to 27.5 and just get the 4 touchdown coverage. But the line has moved a little bit because for originally it wouldn't even show me it. So I not 100%.
By the way, this is Holy Cross's first game against FBS team.
And they're 1-3. They lost. Yeah, they
Hampshire, and they lost only by 7 to Yale last week. I think Yale's actually respectable. Their only win is against Bryant, and Bryant is not a football school.
No, so that's where I'm at. Give me the orange, and then my third pick of the week. They've impressed. They have a losing record. Okay, but they have looked good against all 2 quality teams. I want Bowling Green minus 9.5.
Yeah, they have looked good.
Yep, Bowling Green minus 9.5. Give me all of Bowling Green for this week.
Who are they playing?
Don't care.
Don't even care. You don't even care. What do you mean you don't even care?
I don't care.
Old Dominion. Old Dominion. I like that play. Old Dominion, I think, stinks. Really? They do stink. They're 0-3. They're 0-3.
I knew I liked it. And then, so, you just kind of see it, and then...
just see it.
And then we're good to go because they played Penn State pretty well, I believe. And I believe Texas A&M, maybe? I'm blanking on the other team. But they look good.
Penn State,
and I believe A&M, right?
Yes, last week, I believe.
Yeah, so they've played 2 quality teams, top 25 potential programs, and have at least kept it close. So now they get a shitty Old Dominion team?
Well,
give me Bowling Green, please. I want it. I like it. I love it. That's my favorite play of the week. Bowling Green minus 9.5.
Just for the other side of the spectrum here, Old Dominion played South Carolina, lost by 4 opening week, lost by 20 to Virginia Tech last week, who's looked a little rough. East Carolina is their other loss by 6.
Yep. Bingo, bango. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, but now it is your turn. So let's get to Keith's college picks.
Okay.
Give me what you got right now. Let's see what you got.
Okay, Friday night. We're going to start Friday night. The Fox game, the Big Ten Fox game. I know I got burned on this last week with the Stanford coming across the country. Well, now we have Washington. They're coming across to play one of my favorite teams so far this year, Rutgers. Rutgers at home, minus 2.5. Washington lost the Apple Cup. They lost their coach. They lost everything.
They did.
Rutgers is at home on a Friday night, and it actually might be a lot of people at that game. Rutgers is undefeated right now. The Rutgers has a lot of hope right now.
Georgiano.
Yes, and they just beat Virginia Tech the week before.
They're bad.
They're bad. They're bad. But for Rutgers standards, that is a good win. That's going to bring the people to the stadium on a Friday night.
It's going to get the people going.
Get the people going. And Washington, they've never played a weird enough game than this game. Like going to Rutgers is going to be a little bit different. They lost the Apple Cup. I don't believe in them because of that. Did you see Washington State? Probably not because it was on the CW.
No,
but Washington State played a 54-52 game against San Jose State, and they beat Washington. So I'm out on Washington, and they're going across the country. They're going to a weird place. Give me Rutgers. Okay. Number two.
You had this marked down, correct? I
Yeah.
have mine marked down. You have your okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Continue. Sorry. Second pick, go.
Okay, number 2, it's going to throw you off. But I don't care. I am taking the running Rebels after all the trashing, after everything.
Wow.
Give me UNLV minus a 1.5 against a pretty good Fresno State team, to be fair. I think, again, this is where I wanted to say the quarterback left, right? The quarterback, 48% completion percentage.
And
right?
their fourth leading rusher.
Correct. But the guy who's coming in, Haj Malik Willis. Yeah, Haj Malik Willis. That's a great name.
All-time
Haj
name.
Malik
That's a
Willis,
great name.
same exact situation as the other kid. He's from Campbell, FCS Campbell. He can run. He's dual threat. Again, who knows if that guy, I mean, in camp, that guy probably was starting quarterback. I think he takes the offense to another level. Yeah, I said it. UNLV is going to flip this on everyone.
All right.
On Fresno, well, they've looked pretty good. So this is a vibes check. This is a who's going to ride with the coaches that screwed this up. Maybe some of those kids will. Maybe they'll turn on it. If they turn on it,
maybe they got paid. Maybe they did get paid. They're fine.
What day is it? If it's Wednesday, so if half the team leaves by Saturday, I'm sorry, everyone.
We're going to avoid the pick if that happens. No, we don't get to hold that against us.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dylan's got a point. How
you know what?
I didn't get a text from Keith for like 4 hours. I didn't have a text from Keith for about 4 hours, so he very well could be slammed right now.
People got to work. People got to make money so I can bet these.
You're right.
And not lose, win.
You're right. All right, give me what is your third college pick of the week?
Third pick. Give me your Michigan Wolverines.
Oh, I'm not that confident. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
-9 against Minnesota. I think Minnesota stinks. I think they stink. The total here is like 35. I know. Well, who's going to score the points? It's going to be like 17-3, Michigan. That's what's going to be because
I don't like that.
Minnesota's not scoring on the defense. If you had USC struggling for 3 quarters to score on the defense, I'm sorry, Minnesota's not bringing those athletes.
So basically, and isn't Rutgers quarterback the former Minnesota Gophers quarterback?
Yeah, he's better than the quarterback they have now.
Which wasn't saying much because he wasn't good in Minnesota.
Right, but he went to Rutgers.
I'm just going to let you know right now, you do know this is a rivalry game for the Little Brown Jug, right?
Yeah, the Little Brown Jug. When's the last time Minnesota won it?
I don't know if they ever have. They're awful.
I'm going to look it up.
My cousin went to Minnesota, and there is a place in Ann Arbor. My personal favorite place for wings is the Little Brown Jug. It's delicious. Great wings.
Wow.
I miss it a lot. I wish I was still there, but I'm not. I'm here with you. Wow.
And last year, what was the score? 52-10? Like, what are we doing?
We're the national champions. That's different.
I get that, but like this team just beat USC. The last time Minnesota won was 2014.
I would say 11. 14 sounds right.
2014, they won in Ann Arbor 30-14. I couldn't tell you who was that. Denard Robinson. I don't know.
14. No, it was the year after because Robinson was on the case for 13. Or 14. He was on the case for 14, so it's a year after. That was probably Devin Gardner. I believe that was Devin Gardner.
Oh, okay. Well, the boat ain't rowing. Minnesota's terrible. They should have won a game against North Carolina. Kicker from Oak Creek, by the way, shanked one.
Kid's got a leg, though.
Yeah, well, he shanked one. It would cost him the game. Their only wins against Rhode Island and Nevada. I'm not having it.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Okay, I get it. That's fine.
Keeping it close.
All right. Let's move on.
Wait. Upset. Can I get it? BYU money line. Again.
Is that really an upset after last week?
It shouldn't be, but they are somehow going to Baylor this week, and they are +3. Money line, BYU. They're off a high, so it's probably not a good spot. But I'm all in. I am all in on BYU. So
Well, you were all in on them last week, so this is not a surprise.
I'm all in on them the whole
Who
season.
would you say they have again? Who are they playing?
Oh, Baylor. They're at Baylor.
God, man, is that even an upset? That's a fucking upset. Baylor's 2-2.
Baylor's -3. It is a line that stinks. So like Baylor's probably going to win the game, is what the books are trying to tell you. But I'm not afraid. I am not afraid.
Well, all right. That's good. I have my upset. That is the Louisville Cardinals over Notre Dame.
You just picked your upset against them last week.
I know. I know. Maybe they showed me something. Okay. Now it's Notre Dame -6.5. Louisville's ranked higher. Give me the Louisville Cardinals. I don't trust Notre Dame. They're bad. They're not bad. They're not.
I think they're good.
I don't think they are. I've heard this story on Notre Dame so many fucking times. I'm so out on them. I don't care.
Well, I think they're dead, but like they always lose that game to a bad team, and then they just mop the floor with a lot of teams.
Give me the Louisville Cardinals. I will say no more.
All right.
Okay. Now let me queue up the next one, because now we are in our NFL, but I have to make our marks so we are keeping track, and I can cut this together in a little bit. Would you like me to start for the NFL, or would you like to start for the NFL?
I think I'm going to go.
Okay.
I'm rolling down the thing. Dylan thinks I'm drinking beers before this. I'm rolling now.
Okay.
NFL. These are going to be some weird ones. Number one, I am going to go to the well again. Jacksonville Jaguars +7. Why am I doing this? They're going to Houston. They're already dead probably. But this team +7. It just seems crazy to me that they're in this spot that they are 7-point dogs against any team. They weren't supposed to be in this situation. The Texans just came off a loss, 34-7, so they don't look like world beaters. Yeah, they're going to play well. Yeah, I think they're going to get better this week, and they're probably going to win the game. I think it'll be close. I think Trevor Lawrence keeps it close, because if he doesn't, which is a very possible thing here, then I think Doug Peterson's fired.
Wow.
This is if you get killed again, you're fired, because you clearly can't keep up with any of the top teams in the AFC. And what are we doing here? Which also, after he does get fired, I'll still be on the Jaguars, because then they'll play better probably.
That's usually how that goes. That happened to the Raiders.
So, yeah, if you want to wait another week, but I'm not, because 7 points is crazy in this league. And all the underdogs keep winning those spreads, by the way.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah.
To lead into some of mine, I won't give any of them right away, but I do have 2 different underdogs. So I feel you, and I am on that train. And one I know you're going to love a lot. Who is your second NFL pick?
Second one, give me the Ravens. I am all in on the Ravens right now. I think at this
spread,
point,
money line?
Spread.
Okay.
I think, what are they, -2, 2.5 or something? Let me just
-2.5.
-2.5.
Yep.
Ravens, I think, like I said on the episode on Monday, I think I see Lamar and Derrick Henry continuity going here. I think this is the time now. The Ravens got off the mat last week in Dallas. Now they got another big game. They're already playing with a sense of urgency. The Bills are not going 17-0. They're not going 17-0, and this is the game. If they're going to lose one of the next 3, I think it's this one, because honestly, Josh Allen's the better quarterback. Yes. But more weapons, I'm giving it to the Ravens every time. I think it's a close game. I think they win by a touchdown, field goal, whatever. It's 2.5. They're at home, too. They got to win a home game.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I don't hate that pick because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kind of believe in the Bills. So,
and a lot of people do. And
yeah, it's a good pick. It's a good counter pick. I get it. It makes sense. Yeah. What is your third and final pick?
Third and final one. I'm just going to go points. Comments don't like unders that you took earlier.
Yeah, I know. I understand that, but like,
I get it. No, I get it.
Smart play.
I am going to go with we're going to stick with the Monday night teams. the commies, the Commanders, Jaden Daniels, he's balling now. I think he's going to just start flowing. And he's going up against a team. They're out here in the desert this week that doesn't have a great defense in itself. So I'm going to go commies Cardinals over. I believe it's 50.5.
Wow.
I'll take the over. I think Kyler Murray didn't play that well this past week against a really good Lions team. I think he picks it up. That Commanders defense, by the way, it's not good.
No, it's not.
It's not good. I don't think it gets any better this week. I think Marvin Harrison, it's going to be a great rookie matchup. You're going to have Jaden Daniels running around, throwing around. And I think Marvin Harrison, he's not my anytime touchdown pick, but if you want to throw a little maybe on him getting two touchdowns.
Ooh, spicy.
Sprinkle 2 touchdowns.
All right. I like it.
Just saying. All right.
I like it. Okay. That's fine. No problem. Let me pull up my stuff so I can make my guesses. Not my guesses, my picks, because these are not guesses. These are educated people over here, and we are making great picks. I got to separate that. We're here. Let's go. My first pick. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready. Been ready.
Steelers versus Colts. And we're going the under. Under 40.5. I understand. I don't like under. I don't like betting unders either. It makes my dick soft. I understand. Okay?
And you got 2 now. But by the way, what is the number?
40.5.
Yeah, I mean, I love this.
I mean, Anthony
How can you
Richardson
not?
is not going to throw for 50% completion percentage. Like, this could easily be a repeat of Steelers and Chargers. 20-10, 23-13. Like, they ain't no two. Neither of these teams are both scoring 20. There's no way.
I'm adding it right now.
I love it. I'm good. I'm glad you have that much faith in me. But neither of these offenses have impressed me. Steelers have looked better and have done enough. But enough is scoring 17, 20 points. They don't need to score a shit ton.
And by the way,
yeah,
for that game, if you're cheering for the under, just please bet Anthony Richardson to throw an interception.
Yeah, that's almost a bona fide
cash
one.
cow. I'm 3-0 this year. It's a cash cow. The guy's horrid.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that pick a lot as well. Going into my second pick, I teased it a little bit when we asked, are the Bengals dead? They are after this week because the Red Rocket comes to town and slices and dices his former team where he was the franchise quarterback. Andy Dalton is leading the Carolina Panthers straight money line at plus 168 to absolutely pound the Bengals into the dirt. Goodbye. They're dead. Bengals lose to Carolina.
I don't want to.
We do cheer for Rockets. Release the Rockets. The Red Rocket. Let's go.
Fine. I mean, I don't think I'm going to touch that game.
I understand that. I get it.
Maybe the over because, like,
I don't even know
you
what it
watched
is
the
now. I
Bengals
like
play
it.
last week. Who are they stopping? And I don't really think I mean, if you think the Panthers defense is good because they played the Raiders.
I don't. The over is 46.5. I was thinking of doing that because of the 2 games that we just watched. But I just want the Panthers money line. I do like 46.5. I like that as an over. That looks like a 27 to 24 game.
You deserve like an extra point.
Yeah, both these teams just put up 30 plus, or no, what was it, 28 for the Bengals? 24?
They were like 28, 26.
They're mid-20s. Panthers put up 30 plus, so I like it that it's 46. I might add that as a separate one, but I wanted a little bit of an upset. I want to go a little contrarian a little bit. Give me Carolina to win. And my third pick. This one hurts my heart. It's going to make you happy. I'm picking the Minnesota Vikings to beat the Packers. It's just that time that something like this is gonna happen. Love or Willis. I don't think there's been one they've said either way. We sung Willis's praises. We've also sung Sam Darnold's praises.
Yeah.
Houston was supposed to be a good pass defense. Sam Darnold carved him up. Packers are supposed to have a good defense. They haven't really faltered much. I mean, outside of Philly, first game of the year, whatever. But they caused like 3 turnovers that game and still lost. So that defense has not really like faltered, the defense. This feels like a time where they would get caught. Maybe they're looking ahead. Oh, maybe we're planning for Jordan Love to come back. I don't know. I just like it. I want the Vikings.
I mean,
money line plus
from my standpoint, God, I hope you're right.
Yeah, I figured you liked it.
I still, as the pessimistic Viking fan that I am,
right,
I still don't think they're going to win this game. But this game, to me, even at 3-0, and I got the excuse lined up already. Like, no, it's 3-0. I mean, we're 3-1. Big deal. We play them later. We'll beat them later in the year if we don't win. But for me, with the Vikings and the Vikings' history, whenever they go to Lambeau and they're playing decent or well like they are now, it's a measuring stick game to see if they are for real in probably every Vikings fan's head. Just being honest, like I'm not going to give up on them if they lose, but if they go into Lambeau, and the Packers are a good team. They're 2-1. They've won 2 games without their starting quarterback. Like they are a good team. And if they go win that game, I mean, God, I will come on here and be so all in. It's ridiculous. But till then,
I can't wait for that.
Until then, I don't know. I haven't seen us. We won last year at Lambeau, but this is a little different. I don't know. It's always weird.
Hey, you know what? That's fine. I'm willing to take that. Those are my picks. So let me mark that down so I have my picks out here. I like them. They're different. Like I said, picking 2 upsets and 2 different unders. It's counter to what I've been doing. I love overs. I love the heavy favorites. Well, I lost 800 fucking last week on a heavy favorite. And then I lost on a bunch of picking the over. So I'm like, you know what? My betting streak has sucked. So I'm going to flip what I've been feeling. And I think this is the time I get right. But we have one more. Do you have your anytime touchdown? Because I have mine.
I have one. I also have an upset just for fun.
Okay. I don't want your fun, but go ahead. Tell me your other upset.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Eagles.
Okay, that was
Kyle Davis.
That was on my thing that I also had on my list of shit that I like. I said, "Wow, I like 7 underdogs this week." That doesn't feel right. So
it's a playoff rematch of last year, but they're coming off a loss. Tampa Bay.
I wasn't going Carolina or Minnesota, the one I would have done was Giants over Dallas
tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Thursday night, short week. The Cowboys got embarrassed and kind of came back.
I do have a hammer play for that, though.
Yeah, give it. Hammer it.
Dak Prescott over 1.5 touchdowns.
Yeah, that sounds really.
But you'd be amazed. It was like minus 125 this morning. I bet it's way higher now. But if you could find it, that's a good one for tomorrow.
Okay, let's get into our anytime touchdown parlay. I have mine. Yeah, exactly. Dylan knows. Dallas always lets their fans down. Primetime Thursday night short week game. Division matchup. This is the time.
What's the spread? 4, 4.5?
I pulled up other stuff. I don't know what it is.
I can't. It's 4.5. Dallas is favored on the road by 4.5, which you would think, yes, the smart way to go is the Giants. But I'm still not. I don't care if Daniel Jones beat Deshaun Watson last week.
I know.
So I can't do it.
Okay, let's not divulge.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into our anytime parlay picks. We're gonna put these 2 guys into an anytime touchdown parlay. Either I'll do it or Keith will do it, depending. Or we're both gonna probably have to do it. So we'll figure it out if I have to make a trip because I have to go put this in anyway. So that's not a problem. I will go first. Okay.
Yes.
I don't. Let's see. Anytime touchdown play. I almost forgot to add that banner. No problem. My guy. I was on DeMarcus. I'm going to the LA Rams. My guy, DeMarcus Robinson, is not the pick. I was all on him last week thinking he was going to be the guy to fill in. He wasn't. So I'm going to the next wide receiver who filled in for Cup last year, Tutu Atwell at plus 290. You have Kyron Williams at like neg 135. You have like 7 Bears, and then the first Ram is Robinson and Atwell at like plus 250 and plus 290. So I wasn't going to Kyron. I wanted to go a little off the wall.
It is.
Give me
it is, but it
Atwell.
makes for money if it hits.
Right. So give me a Tutu Atwell. Who do you got?
Okay, so mine is I am sticking with the theme that is the Cincinnati Bengals right now. Like I mentioned earlier, I think
we are very out of them.
I think their offense is going a little. I really do. I was shocked to see this one because he should have had a touchdown last game. Jamar Chase is not going to get every single touchdown. Jamar Chase was at minus 110.
Yep.
T. Higgins plus 200.
Oh, I love that.
There's value there, I think. I mean, again, like the Panthers, their secondary is not good. So you got the first guy and maybe a little help over the top on Chase. The fact that T. Higgins is so high after that is kind of crazy to me. I will take T. Higgins. So now we have 2 wide receivers. A little scary.
You know, it's fine because we don't really talk about that beforehand. We just kind of say, hey, how are we feeling? We're going to put this out there. So real quick before we move on to our last little segment, I'm trying to find the games. I don't know why this is. Bear with me a little bit. I am tripping up. Rams, that's what I want. Yep, show me more. 2-2. I just want to give the people a little bit of a look on what they're looking like.
There we go.
Bengals, Panthers, and you got a T. Higgins. He's not at plus 180, but he is at.
It was because I said it.
Right. Plus, this is on FanDuel. I don't know if you're looking at DraftKings.
Oh, I was looking at DraftKings. 200 on DraftKings.
Okay. Value added right there. So I got a $25 bet for those who score a touchdown. Pays out $248 plus $992. That seems like a great play to me. I like it a lot. But that will do it for our picks of the week, or for the parlays. Oh, don't want that. That was my bad. Let's see. We are at 102.14. Nice. I got to make my marks because it's so hard. Little bit. Let's get into just a little bit. How you love baseball?
Yes.
I know you love baseball. Okay.
I love it. Yeah, to a point. Yes.
Yeah. I get that. Just a quick little baseball talk. We're going to kind of get into it a little bit next week. Playoffs are about to start. We're near the end of the season. I think playoffs start first week of October in a week or two. Tuesday? Wild card is Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay. Before we get into anything crazy, all I want are who are you picking to be in the World Series this year?
World Series this year, I am going to ride the Phillies.
Okay.
I'm going to ride the Phillies, and then you caught me off guard here because I wasn't ready to pick a World Series.
I know. We mentioned baseball a little bit, and that we're coming there. We're going to touch on it a little bit with playoffs coming about, but
not the Yankees. I don't want them. I would love to take the Orioles. They're beating up on the Yankees again.
Yep.
But it's good to me. For some reason, it just always is like this. Valdez is back.
Yikes.
Yeah, I wore it on the podcast the other day. Don't hate. Anyways, they're going for history tonight, by the way. I don't know if they did it yet. But
no, they can't. They can't end up being the worst team ever. They won. Like
the worst. They can be the worst team ever out of 162 with one more loss.
Really? I thought they avoided that with the win last night.
The Cleveland Spiders didn't play 162 in 1899.
Oh.
Yeah, I am on it. So, anyways,
hey, we are on history watch right now. That is what we're doing.
See, yeah.
So you got the Phillies and who? Who are you going with?
The Astros, unfortunately.
See, I'm also taking the Phillies. I don't want to ride the Dodgers train because I think the Phillies are just a better team overall. But I have the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, I love that.
I love
that. I want the Orioles to do it.
Right.
I don't like the Yankees with their pitching staff as much as many do. Garrett Cole, but after that, it's like a hit or miss game. I think the Astros for the last. I think I saw something. They were 71 and like 46
Right.
after their slow start yesterday. They're the hottest team right now, in my opinion, and I think that carries weight. And they've won the division 7 out of 8 years. They're always in the ALCS. They're always in the ALCS. So you can at least get them to that point, and then it's a flip of a coin usually.
Right.
I'm rooting for the Orioles when it comes to it. I don't think the wild card teams really do anything. You're probably going to have the Tigers and the Royals. I mean, Scooble could be tough, but
could be. The Detroit's hot. They might be getting hot at the right time. They were at I believe 66 and 66 at one point, and pretty much have
they
gone
have the Cy Young.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they have like a 75% or 750 win percentage since being 500. It's a wild turnaround. They were sellers. They were going to be sellers, and everyone thought they were sellers, and then they didn't, and now they kind of turned around. So it's gonna be fun. But yeah, give me Philly. I like Philly. They're a fun team, and fuck the Yankees. So give me Jackson.
Again, I hope the Brewers. I really do hope the Brewers. I just want. I just want the Brewers.
Well, we don't want that
to get out of the wild card round at least.
They're not.
Because it's been a long.
Who are they playing, or who are they projected to play?
Well, we don't know because now the series, the Mets and the Braves series got rained out for the next 2 days because of the hurricane. So they're playing a doubleheader on Monday, which could decide the last spot.
Plus, I believe the Royals and the Braves end the season, and they're both in hot contention races.
And
so the Braves have like a week straight. Like, obviously, it's playoff baseball. I get it, but like. They are in the thick of it right now. They literally cannot afford to lose a game. We
play the Mets
on the outside
last week. We play the Mets.
Packers by 10.
Yeah, I could see that. As much as it hurts me, yeah, I could see that.
I can see it by 30, but give me the Vikings. That hurts to say. Anything else you got for the people? We just crossed over the hour mark. We got
last thing just ended. Caitlin Clark's season is officially over.
Did she lose? Yeah,
they got swept. She did hit 3-pointers though, so I won my bet. So good for that. Good for me. But her season's over. That's it.
That's sad. That's sad. The unanimous rookie of the year, as she should have been. I love that for her. I watched a little bit of the game before we got on here. They started off hot and then just kind of fizzled out. They
had the lead 73-71. They lost 87-81.
Okay. So I think they're gonna be tough go. I won't watch any more women's basketball because Caitlin Clark's not in it.
Oh no. I'm forcing this podcast when it gets to the finals to
I'll make my picks. That's no problem. But
when it gets to the finals, somebody's saying nothing. Phoenix
no
Mercury
names.
Coming up. Everyone tune in. ESPN. Let's go Mercury. Let's go Phoenix. My only
whatever team Sophie Cunningham is on, I'm a fan of because she is.
That's us. That's us.
She is a smoke show of a woman.
3 games I was at this year. That's my team. Brittany Griner, Anna Taurasi. Her last game.
Okay. So basically, what you're telling me,
last game ever if they lose for her.
So you're telling me you like the person who hates America.
Yeah.
And you have Diana Taurasi who hates the next generation of women basketball players. Wow, that's real glad that's who you put your will behind, man. Wow. All right.
I don't have anybody else to like here in the desert, so I had to pick somebody.
Could have picked the Cardinals. You could have picked another NFC team.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Dylan knows. That says a lot about fucking Keith right there. Yeah. Guess what? Brittany Griner literally said, "I hate America. Keep me in the gulag."
Well,
she said it. Her words.
We only care about what happens on the court.
I thought you were going to say what men do. I was like, oh my God.
All right, this sounds bad. We're going to get canceled. We got to stop.
We're canceled. Whatever. Follow us on all of our socials, MV3 Pod or MV3 Podcast, on Apple, Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We're posting twice a day right now. at 10 and 4 or 10 a.m. 4 p.m. We're going to see how that goes, see how interactions and engagement goes with that. We will probably have a clip. I'm probably going to get the clip up of our UNLV talk up tonight. See how that goes. But follow us on all of those socials. Also on Twitch, Coach_Gets. It's my own personal page that streams this live as well. You can catch any of our rebroadcasts if you want to watch it live. You can watch it at all of the places I just mentioned before. We will be back on maybe Friday. I don't know. Well,
Exactly.
who knows? Like, some of us have lives.
Some of us don't.
You can pick. You can decide who's who on that one. But yeah, if we do, it might be something short and sweet, and just get something out to you guys. But we will have some clips from this show and maybe from Monday's show coming out for the rest of the week. That will do it for us at MV3. What do you got?
I don't think you can see it.
I can't. What is it?
Phoenix Mercury plus 9.5 live just now.
So they're losing.
Let's go, Merc.
Oh, he is fully in it. All right. Let's get out of here. That will do it for us. We will see you later. We will see you next week for sure, if not before that. Peace out.
The only thing with the White Sox, I say, they've been coasting into the playoffs, and Tampa Bay's been having to win. It just depends on who gets hot.
The Philadelphia Eagles do have an opportunity.
To be honest, I thought you were going to say the Atlanta Falcons.
No, fuck no.
Oh god, yeah, that would have been warranted.
Paul George to show up again, and they need Reggie Jackson to be the best point guard left standing outside of Trae Young, who's hurt.